Coach, tough loss today. Can you talk a little bit about the game and how it played out?
Yeah, I'm disappointed. I'm pissed, actually. Like, our effort wasn't there over 40 minutes. It's something that we need to be better at. And I think we should have been way better tonight. That was credit to Southside, but that was a winnable game for us. And there was a lot of things that we needed to do better. We don't follow scout. We don't talk on the defensive end. We don't help each other out. And so until we fix those things, we're not going to be able to compete in games.
There was a stretch there in the fourth quarter where I think Ella hit a layup and then got you guys a lead. They called timeout, and off that they got a couple of baskets, a couple of threes. Can you talk a little bit about that stretch and what kind of went wrong?
Yeah, it's our lack of discipline. It's our lack of discipline, our lack of talk, and sticking to the scout. That's what it comes down to.
So, because third quarter particularly seemed like you fell asleep defensively. How much of that do you put to Jade not being on the floor?
No, it can't be an excuse.
Yeah.
It cannot be an excuse. If we make excuses, that just gives an in to ourselves. Is we've got people that can play, have been given minutes. That's on us. That's on us. That's on me for not having them ready. That's on us. As I said, our lack of discipline, not staying to the scout, our talking has been all things that we've been trying to work on and did not happen tonight.
Ella, it felt pretty physical out there. It looks physical. How did it feel out there for you?
Yeah, I mean, it was physical, but I felt like we matched up really well with them and we could have dominated. Well, I think we tried to dominate as much as we could inside, but I feel like we can just elevate it to the next level. And like he said, it was a very winnable game for us. So, yeah, but I feel like every game in the WNBL is pretty physical. So, yeah.
Coach, you have after this game, you have a tough, 3-game stretch coming up with Perth, then Adelaide, and then Townsville. What are the things you want to see out of the team in that upcoming tough 3-game stretch?
Well, we got to toughen up. Toughen up, put our hard hat on, put our big girl pants on, get to work on Friday. That's what we've got to do.
What were some of the positives you saw out of tonight's game, Goriss?
I thought we did a good job on Beck Cole. We did a reasonable job on Naz Hillman. We made it tough for her to get clean looks and get clean shots. But as for the rest, there's no doubt. I think we competed. There is no doubt, and we're not giving an out to this group anymore that we're young. We've had enough experience. We're in round 5 now. That we've got some expectations on how we want to play, and what we work on isn't translating to the game, and so we've got to be better in that regard.
And one of the highlights tonight definitely seemed to be the player next to you. She had a blinder.
Yeah, sure. And that's something that we spoke about to Ella about, is making the most of her opportunities. And she came in and really lifted our energy. Was a great focal point on the offensive end. And I thought she changed the game around for us with her energy and her effort.
Ella, how are you feeling progressing in your first contracted season in WNBL?
Yeah, I feel like today was finally my incline. Yeah, we like Goriss was saying, this week we've had a lot of open conversations and had to go back to the drawing board, and I've had to really take a hard look in the mirror and be okay, you're here, you've done the work from being a DP, now it's time to level up, and yeah, I just feel more confident. So I'm building that confidence and trying to mentally prepare myself and start acting like a pro. So yeah.
Ella, you had a couple of nice, pick and roll exchanges there with Jade. Can you talk about that a little bit and how that chemistry is going for you?
Yeah, just kind of communicating to PG, what looks she like. I know she knows that I like a pocket pass and stuff, and I think it's more my end. I think I just need to be more assertive looking at the rim. I've kind of just gotten a bit complacent trying to pass the ball, whereas I think now I'm a little bit more assertive with going to the rim and all that kind of stuff. So yeah.
And Goriss, one last question from me. You're a third of the way into the season. How do you assess the team's performance thus far?
Look, to be honest, I'm happy where we are, but I'm also not happy when we're undisciplined. We don't follow the scout and we don't do the things that we're meant to do that are achievable things for us. It's not talking about statistical things. There's effort things. There's things that we have standards that we want to uphold ourselves to, and when that doesn't happen, that's when I get the shits about it all. But I'm happy where we are. We've lost some winnable games to the Perth. We had an opportunity to win this game tonight. So while I'm happy, there's still a lot of work to be done.
We've seen Adelaide lose a few close games. I guess it's a young group, and obviously not an excuse or anything, but how do you look to instill that winning mindset and all the discipline things over the course of the season?
Yeah, it's got to be, as I've said, with opportunity comes responsibility and accountability. And that's like going to be our mantra, is some people came here for the opportunity to be a contracted player. So with that comes responsibility and accountability to being a pro and come to work every night.
Thanks, Toby.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ella.
guys.
Thank you.